Gautam Gambhir is also back with the Indian team. He went for personal reasons, लेकिन वो वापस आ गया. Let me know अगर मेरी भी आवाज़ अगर वापस आ गई in the comments so that I can continue. लेकिन yes, it's Team India and Adelaide now after winning the match in Canberra, the warm-up game. They have, they have now reached Adelaide, and they'll be gearing up for that practice game. The ping ball game in Adelaide. We'll have practice sessions hopefully kal parsoon. There'll be a lot of questions in terms of Rohit Sharma's batting position, where he's going to play KL Rahul's batting position. Also, will Washington Sundar play? Will the spinners come in? What will be the bowling changes? Sagnar Bhai saying everything seems fine. Thank you so much. Sunny Bhai, thank you for joining. Anish Bhai, मैं टिट्टू मामा जैसा लग रहा हूँ. टिट्टू मामा कौन है?
टिट्टू मामा कौन सा कि शो के दिख रहे थे कौन से शो का दे
Sorry भाई अगर अच्छा नहीं दिख रहा तो but yeah hope everyone is doing well in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button.
टिट्टू मामा बीबी के वाइंस के टिट्टू मामा
अच्छा वो he's not bad looking but yeah, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Like I said, India is in Adelaide right now. पहुंच गए. Gautam Gambhir भी पहुंच गया. Team भी पहुंच गए with the trophy of the warm-up game. Prime Minister 11 का.
ट्रॉफी थी सिकंदराबाद से उठाया था दिख रहा है
Yeah, that it was a different kind of trophy. लेकिन उन लोग आगे. Now they'll start practicing from tomorrow. Remember, Adelaide is way ahead now, like 5-6 hours ahead of us. Not like Perth, which is 2.5. Huh?
9 बजे शुरू हुए
9 बजे शुरू होगा because it's day night, but they'll be ahead. So like when this was starting 9 o'clock in Perth, it was like still 10:30, 11:30 over there. यहाँ पे it'll be like afternoon time the match will start. It'll be a day-night match. It should be a lot of fun. I think good crowd will come in after work as well. Australia, like I mentioned, I think Boland coming to the team. Yeah, Hazelwood is not there. He's going to be missed. Batting as well. Will they change it or will they continue? Thoughts on Ricky Ponting's statement? पूछ रहे सनी भाई.
स्टेटमेंट कर रिकी पॉन्टिंग
What was Ricky Ponting's statement? Which one are you talking about? The early one or did he give a statement?
शर्मा बोल रहे हैं आज कुछ स्टेटमेंट
Can you please tell me what his statement was? Then I will.
बिकॉज़ आज पूरा दिन अंडर 19 नहीं था इंडिया एंड जापान का गेम था एंड पाकिस्तान आई थिंक प्लेड यूएई बट उसके अलावा लाइक नो स्टेटमेंट
Yeah, what is Gambhir's statement? Let us know. But yes, the Indian under 19 team Asia Cup match जीत गए against Japan, convincing win for them. Mohammad Aman, the captain, with a fantastic 100 and the convincing win. Pakistan, we matlab they're killing it the way they're playing in that tournament. They beat India and today they play the UAE. They beat them as well.
शाहजेब तो बैक टू बैक 100 मार दिया
Yeah, they're on fire in that tournament. But if I was going into this, what do you expect from the practice sessions यहाँ पे Adelaide में? Will we get an indication of the batting order? Will we get indication of who's going to be bowling for the Indian team?
I mean, like even in the Perth test के nets में we really didn't get an indication because like सुंदर ज़्यादा नहीं दिख रहा था अपने को massively ध्रुव जुरैल के बारे में बात कर रहे थे चलो जुरैल खेला but प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा के बारे में भी बात हो रही थी so I don't know ये net session में probably till like T-1 they're not very sure कि भाई कौन who's going to be going in हाँ press conference में जसप्रीत बुमराह said कि I know what my 11 is so I think just T-1 like the day of press conference just to put on a confidence in himself उन्हें decide करके रख दे रहे because a ping ball ऐसा है कि भाई it's new for a lot of people you really don't know in this squad currently कि जो आपके बॉलर्स है प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा रहने दो आपके हर्षित राणा रहने दो सिराज एक आध खेल चुका है बुमराह खेल चुका है so these two are the for sure there then spinning option में आप देखो जडेजा batted decently he was bowling decently if the wicket is a bit skiddier then maybe they'll go for a Jadeja maybe अगर like you said Washington Sundar didn't do too much wrong as well but last time around we didn't even see him anywhere in the vicinity and then एकदम Washington Sundar jumped in और अश्विन के बारे में तो अभी whereabouts है नहीं उनके कि वो है कहाँ सो अभी पैकिंग ऑर्डर में अगर आप देखो इट्स प्रॉब्ली इज लाइक बेस्ड ऑन द पर टेस्ट सुंदर जडेजा देन अश्विन but it could be equally that कि भाई Ashwin might just come in from nowhere so you really can't get a sense of what this Indian team is trying to do and it's good actually I mean they're just working out their plans abhi Akashdeep is getting the ball to move laterally but Harshit Rana got 4 wickets so there are a lot of things I think Adelaide में जाके conditions देखते हुए मॉइस्चर अंडर द पेज हजार चीज़ें देखेंगे कि भाई ड्राई है नहीं है कैसा रहने वाला है पिंक बॉल अगेन उसके डायनामिक्स अलग है तो वो सब दिमाग में रखते हुए
पिंक बॉल से रन्स तेज बनते हैं सनी भाई बोल रहे
एचएल भी उतने लगते हैं दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम
या आई मीन विकेट्स भी गिरते हैं अब अहमदाबाद में भी मेरे को याद है इंग्लैंड प्लेड दैट एक्स्ट्रा सीमर अगेंस्ट इंडिया पिंक बॉल में लेकिन इट वाज द स्पिनर्स हु डिड द जॉब सो आल्सो द पिच विल वी हैव टू लुक एट दैट ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज दैट हाइप अबाउट द पिंक बॉल अबाउट द सीम मूवमेंट एंड स्विंग मूवमेंट एंड एवरीथिंग लाइक दैट लेकिन ये देखना पड़ेगा पिच कैसा रहेगा आई थिंक जुरैल एंड पडिक्कल विल बी ड्रॉप्ड अनीश भाई बोल रहे yes they will be in my opinion as well
it looks like because neither of them got an opportunity they like to do anything in the match and Sarfaraz also like he wasn't बिचारा I know उसको गिने चुने time मिला, but जो तरीके से out हुआ, I didn't look comfortable as well. Uh, and I think this Canberra thing, you can't really take much out of it. I think it's just a good outing types बोल सकते हैं. Because the wicket is very different. I don't know how the wicket in Adelaide will be. It looked a little bit, life looked a bit more comfortable, right? During batting under twilight also, it didn't look like it was heavily moving, or there was a very variable bounce कि भाई एकदम से आप एक 6 feet ऊपर और जा रही ball or something like that. So I think थोड़ा बहुत it's comfortable. I can't take out much out of it as like in my opinion मेरे को लगा कि भाई सब खेल ही रहे थे, ऐसा नहीं था कि कोई डिफिकल्टी दिख रही थी. अब एडिलेड में आप आओगे एकदम से बाई सरप्राइज ना ले जाए आपको ये चीज.
Yeah, and वो bowling भी अटैक डिफरेंट रहेंगी, राइट? अब स्टार्क को अंडर लाइट्स खेलना, कमिंस को अंडर लाइट्स खेलना, वो भी देखना पड़ेगा. और पिच जैसा आप बोले, उस पर घास रहेंगी नहीं रहेंगी, कैसा बिहेव करेगा पिच, दैट्स व्हाट विल हैव टू सी. छोटा वाला माइक ही बेटर, नो ऑफेंस टू माइक, ब्रिंग दोज ईयरबड्स लाइक माइक. आई मीन वी माइट गेट दैट थिंग लाइक व्हाट इज दैट, मफलर काइंड ऑफ थिंग. Lekin, yeah, sorry about that if you didn't like it. Also, our technician, the main producer, is not available right now, so maybe that's why we're also having technical issues. He normally takes care of the sound and the visuals, but yeah, we really appreciate your advice and your opinion. Yeah, moving on from into Australia's team, do you see Josh English getting a bat, or will they stick with McSweeney at the top?
I think they'll probably stick with McSweeney at top because I mean he's a regular customer in comparison to a Josh English. I don't know how regular English has opened in the top. A very good player, but Alex Carey hasn't done much wrong. I think Carey also he'll be competing with him for a wicket keeping spot. So I think Alex Carey hasn't done much wrong. He's like counter attacking ability है Alex Carey में, so that also in a pink ball test will help you, right? If you are like 5 down and you're able to get a quick fire 50, 60, which he did in the first inning as well. Alex Carey was the one who was sort of held the fort for a while. But I think the only change is that Josh Hazelwood for like what's his name?
Scott Boland.
Yeah, because वो ने बंदा खतरनाक है भाई, like wicket to wicket, consistent line, rhythm जल्दी पकड़ लेता है. He's not a very like on his day obviously he'll pick up 5-6, but ऐसा he won't give you the feel of a Stark or a Hazelwood that अरे ने wicket आप पूरे उखाड़ के लेके चलेंगे. But he is a very good spot bowler, and that's what you would want, right? Like someone who's going to give you that line which is going to be teasing to go out and play a drive, but also will keep the batsman at bay as well. So I think both important है वो for Australia.
And also Nathan Lyon, like देखो Adelaide, it does turn. I don't know how much trend will be with the pink ball, but Australia will also have to think on the wickets that they're producing, because they're getting what India got, like the exact dose. India prepared rank runners and New Zealand just ripped them apart, and now Australia produced like a cracker of a wicket in the first 2 days. And India, like, just dominated them. So they might have to go back to those traditional wickets, where it's good for batting initially. And then the likes of Nathan Lyon and then Stark and these guys come into play day 4, day 5 when there's a few cracks involved as well. So they might have to look at the pitch and decide, how they want to produce it. It shouldn't be just like if you're going to put grass now, India know that, like, they can also take advantage of it.
The grass yet still has not been like the grass. Still been it turned brown, right? Like we saw the color of the pitch in the Perth wicket as well. It was a drop-in pitch, right? And it went, I think, sidetracked for Australia. वो plan backfire हो गया. Curator was not sure as how it's going to play because sun was not beating down as much. But when we saw the variation of the color, it was teal green the first 2 days. That's why the match played out how it did, and then it got comfortable to bat on because it turned brown and became dry. So India obviously acclimatized to those kind of wickets. It was easier for them to bat on, and fair India bowled much better than an Australia, like in the second innings. Right, Australia's first innings, Bumrah came out with a sensational fiver, accompanied by Harshit Rana, Siraj, and all of these guys. So I think it's also to blame that कि भाई pitch कैसा उन्होंने direct करे. They had ample amount of time to prepare a proper Perth wicket. I won't say this was a traditional Perth wicket. यहाँ पे bounce जैसा आप बोले crack आ जा रहा है, वो नहीं दिखा आपको. That's why India felt life was a little bit better for them.
I felt when India was bowling, सब दिख रहा था cracks ये वो. When Australia
total opposite हो गया जब Jaiswal and KL.
Yeah, but then when India came back again, like 3 wickets in for 9 runs in the same day.
You're talking about the first innings?
No, the second innings when Australia came, they were 9 for 3, right?
Yeah.
In this, like so.
I mean,
it felt like whenever India was bowling, there was cracks. When Australia was bowling, it was.
Maybe India found a particular.
Probably there was that good period to bat on in that, like Jaiswal, Rahul, jab batting kar rahe the, and then after that the wicket was deteriorating, and India made the most of it. I think by getting them all out early. Yeah. If they let Australia get a lead of 50 and they batted a bit longer, then India would have also struggled.
Also, Sagnik Bhai said, I'm afraid of Bumrah with pink ball, whatever. I'm saying in general, Bumrah is a very scary bowler on any kind of a wicket you give it to him. He will provide the breakthrough for you, and I think very well accompanied by a Siraj. I know Siraj was getting heavy criticism, but you have to also give it to Siraj that he's come back well. Even in Canberra, he looked good. बट वही है कि फॉर मी एडलेड की विकेट किस तरीके से रहेगा, लेट्स सी.
बुमराह के हाइपर एक्सटेंशन की बहुत बात हो
हाइपर
रही है
एक्सटेंशन या
बहुत बहुत
नहीं
ज्यादा
यार,
बात
वो इम्पॉसिबल है बंदे का. लाइक आई थिंक इट्स वेरी द इवन द एक्शन उसका
ये
खराब
दस
है.
या बट द थिंग इज ये सब बातें करना था जब उन्हें अच्छा नहीं कर रहा वो टाइम पे भी करना था. अभी उन्हें इतना इनक्रेडिबल डाल रहा था लाइक यू आर क्वेश्चनिंग इट लाइक इट
You
डजंट मेक
can't
एनी सेंस.
question Jasprit Bumrah's ban. वैसे तो 4 स्टेप डाल के डालता बंदा, so it's like it doesn't look like patta from anywhere. Like it's impossible. I mean, you can have a test for sure if you want to clarify it, but I'm pretty sure
अब वो
from the
सईद
naked eye
अजमल
तो
के
दिखता
बात
नहीं था.
एंड ऑल दीज
Because
लाइक
उसमें टारगेट
कंपैरिजन.
करे था ना उन्हें, जिस सीजन
या
में apparently 100 विकेट लिया था, उन्हें बोला था
बट
कि भाई
इवन
मेरे
शोएब अख्तर his action was dodgy in that way as well,
वैसा हो
right?
तो मुरली shouldn't have played cricket, bro.
Yeah, Murli but was like troubled a lot by. You remember
Yeah, 90.
Rana Tunga had to walk off the field because the umpire was like
वही
he
तो
can't
है,
bowl.
like राणा तो like मुरली है, there's been questionable actions around, but for Bumrah from the naked eye what we see in the ground or what you see on TV is what you get, like exactly like it just probably a longer arm than most people, but straight ही दिखता मेरे को तो. I've never seen him like jerk it
It's
to
an awkward action. It's not,
100% unorthodox.
it's not like yeah. I don't think it's checking.
यशस्वी स्ट्रगल अगेंस्ट बोलैंड, एक जगह मार रहा था तो दूसरा जगह लग रहा था. आई थिंक इट्स डिफिकल्ट, या बट यू सी द विकेट एंड अगेन इट played out well. Then Bumrah got into his rhythm. I agree with you. The first 15 to 20 balls, Jaiswal edged it a lot. He didn't know like इधर जा रहा तो उधर जा रहा. He also had like KL Rahul के साथ उसका visual contact चलते रहा था. KL Rahul kept walking up to him saying बेटा ऐसा नहीं, मैंने देखा है स्किड हो रहा है. लाइक स्टम्प माइक पे भी वो आया था, I've seen it, it's skidding, relax करो, खेलो. And then he understood like थोड़ा बहुत है ना, but that's what I'm saying. Adelaide की wicket gives him a little bit 25 over stretch with the pink ball. कितना movement और variable bounce रहा तो then थोड़ा life difficult हो सकता है.
That also it shows that pink ball थोड़ा हरकत करता है extra compared to the red ball. Jaiswal was a bit more uncomfortable in this warm-up game than he was probably in that second innings, and that is also the ball itself, which he'll have to get used to. Playing under lights also he has to get used to it. It'll take some time, but I think he should be okay. Rahul and Jaiswal to open. SS98 is saying Rohit Sharma, Travis Head in the middle order.
Yeah, I mean that's ideally what we're thinking, because if Rohit Sharma is open to doing that in a warm-up game, the question is will he be open to do it in a proper game? And if he, I think he should, because you've got to respect how KL Rahul and Jaiswal are right now. Left hand, great combination. Both look very comfortable. Won't want to touch a winning combination or a winning partnership yet. But how comfortable is Rohit Sharma in the 3-4 slot? That's going to be interesting to see, right? Like again, I don't know how much of a difference it will make for someone to change their position just slightly, 1 down or 2 down. But like Rohit Sharma, when he came out to bat, he didn't look comfortable with the pink ball. I'm saying, I'm not even saying.
But also the good thing is कि KL Rahul या Rohit Sharma जिसको भी middle order में they have experience batting there, so it won't be a new kind of thing. Yes, it is a situation where you have to make a decision because of the way KL Rahul played in that first test match. थोड़ा सा सवाल तो रहेगा कि like should he continue to open? It can backfire either way. It can work either way, right? If KL Rahul fails, then they'll say Rohit को क्यों नहीं open कराए? And like अगर KL Rahul succeeds, but if Rohit opens and he fails, then they'll say Rahul को क्यों नहीं continue करे? So it can work either way. How was Jadeja? Sagnik bhai is asking.
That was crazy, bro. Like वो catch जो पकड़ा उन्हें diving to his right, incredible catch. Batting में भी quick 27 मार लिया था. He was fine. The pitch again assisted him because it was more skiddier than usual. Australian wicket, so that is why Jadeja's forte is arm ball डालो और wicket के अंदर like just wicket to wicket रखो, and that's what he enjoys. And अगर Adelaide की wicket ऐसी indication दे रही, then I think it will be him who will play. Do they need a middle order left-handed batsman apart from Pant?
They have Jaiswal,
Pant, and then in the middle like
Washington Sundar.
They have Sundar. So yeah, I don't know. It'll probably just be Jadeja swapping with Sundar based on again the conditions and stuff. Not that Sundar has done much wrong. I think he's also fantastic. He batted well for his 33 as well.
Should Jaddu play instead of Sundar? Krishna bhai पूछ रहे barman.
It's like the same thing almost. It's just like different.
I think it's a very tough question.
Yeah, it's a tough question
because all three are good
wrong.
bowlers. I don't think they'll have crazy impacts, but they'll have some impact where it could be crucial. Whether it's down the order, whether it's bowling those couple of tight overs. So like the role is crucial, but it's not a big role. I feel, because I feel the faster bowlers will play a much bigger role.
Who will be quicker if they have to bowl like a little pacey? I think then Jadeja maybe, because he can bowl like 90 miles, 95 miles an hour as well. Like I don't know if that makes a big difference, but Sundar probably could also do the same.
That makes a difference if the wicket is turning.
Exactly.
Yeah, then because you don't have time to judge the turn and everything. If it's skating on, then it's very easy to play that, right? Like Akashdeep ahead of Harshit Rana for the pink ball test.
Lateral movement incredible है उसका. I mean he's not done much wrong as well. He was one of the finer bowlers in the England. The अभी कौन सा था? कौन सा टेस्ट था बैंगलोर न्यूजीलैंड के अगेंस्ट अच्छा डाला था so I think yeah Akashdeep it's a very tempting question and I feel he should get a heads up I think Harshit Rana is good he's new he's got pace he got 4 wickets bologe aap but it's again going to be very specific to the conditions and the pitch in general agar pitch mein thodi lateral movement mil rahi hai bowlers ko then I would play Akashdeep because you see that ball he bowled to Tom Latham in the first test in Bangalore under overcast conditions mein bro he moves it crazily like behtareen dalta hai I think
Can you explain the difference between swing and seam and what you mean by lateral movement?
swing is more like with the wind right like and off the seam is swing like Shami karta basically Shami jo seam ka placement hai and then sort of moves so I think
basically
that's what Akashdeep
swing
can do something what a Shami can do
swing is in the air and seam is off the pitch
yes
so like once Akashdeep you're saying he'll get off the pitch
off the pitch
yeah just for like viewers and stuff because that is a very big question
why we back Mohammad Shami so much I mean yes he's fantastic with swing as well but जो power play में जो डालता है T20 cricket or something off the seam उसको जो मिलती pitch पे से निकाल के कैसे भी gets it to move laterally and that's what Bumrah also has Bumrah another weapon in his arsenal man I guess
why does the ball swing so much at night I think someone explained that it because the temperature is lower at night he said cooler air is denser air increase the ball's resistance is it true yeah yes why does it swing more at night
ये अपन वानखेड़े में देख सकते हैं right like under the lights it does tend to move a bit
even in South Africa it does
yeah under the lights
it could be the temperature I don't know exactly I'll be honest that's why I'm asking you I don't know exactly why what is the reason but I think that denser air thing could be a reason
that's true that's what it is the cloud थोड़े बहुत overcast
artificial lights could have an impact as well but I'm not exactly sure what the exact answers I'll do some research on it and get back to you 2025 का schedule कब आएगा सिर्फ इंग्लैंड का schedule आया है
या टाइम तो लगेगा
भाई इंडिया का बोल रहे
राइट चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी कहां है भाई अभी तो वी वेटिंग फॉर दैट डिसीजन टू हैपन
द थिंग इज इंडिया ऑलरेडी इज प्लेइंग इंग्लैंड ट्वाइस तो वो स्केड्यूल तक तो आ गया वी प्लेइंग इंग्लैंड
8 महीने का शेड्यूल तो आ गया
या जनवरी में प्लेइंग इंग्लैंड
मार्च में आप कुछ करोगे नहीं आईपीएल खेलोगे मार्च 2 में उसके बाद आपका इंग्लैंड का टूर
है
पहले
सो उसके बाद फिर आएगा तो
ट्रॉफी का टूर है सो आपको 9 मंथ्स का तो
यू आर ब्लॉक्ड टिल जुलाई ब्रो I think Rohit will bat at number 5 and Pant number 6 Jaiswal Rahul Gill and Kohli it could be a thing like I mean Pant and Rohit 5 and 6 could be a possibility evergreen landscaping in the house legend in the house thank you so much for joining really appreciate it and man this guy is a legend who's taught me a lot about football and he's incredible he's a very big supporter of the channel did you hear KKR are considering Rahane for captaincy at evergreen too Faiz told me that
I'm very confused about
what happened to Venkatesh
bro like yes he has a good record in domestic cricket and as Indian cricket but अगर I am paying 23,000 बोलो 23 करोड़ मेरे को जबान से वो भी नहीं आ रही 23 करोड़ बोलने इतना गरीब है अपन लेकिन 23 crore rupees if I'm paying on someone he should be a captain material in my opinion I mean he could be a fantastic player also I mean I completely agree but the amount of money that I've invested him instead I would have just retained him in that
now Virat Kohli is 21 crore right
yeah
he's only a batsman and you're giving him captain Venkatesh you give him that
but
much
he's
money
done the captaincy
but
like for me Virat Kohli has done a captaincy and
no I'm just saying ki like now Venkatesh Iyer is there he's not going to be captain but he's going to bowl and bat so he's doing something like he's doing something extra so like maybe you can get that because I think that money should not be a factor money means performance though doesn't mean you have to captain
yeah fair it's how you look at it
like you know it's like you're looking at it if I'm buying like a $1,000 steak I want french fries mashed potatoes but it's not going to work in cricket it's not like that
के ऊपर 27 करोड़ खर्च है getting a wicket keeper a batsman a match winner a captain KL Rahul के ऊपर आप 14 खर्च है economical का again wicket keeping captain thing I was thinking the stature of the player right like
but he has to be a captain too right like Pat Cummins
doesn't give me that feel of
Pat Cummins was a captain like you spend that money but he was a captain as well this guy is not a captain
that's what I'm saying and spending that money making me imply that you're believing him that he can be a captain that's what I'm saying
no like you don't have to like, yeah I don't think they should man imagine he's captain it's too much pressure
do you think Rahul should be the captain
I think Narayan yeah but they don't have a captain it's clear yeah but they don't have a captain that's clear like you know that is one thing they will struggle with England tour के बाद Asia Cup होगा T20 format में Bhai, I don't want to get into that drama like I can talk about where it's going to be
only we're waiting on the decision abhi kya hai सेकंड है, मे बी फोर्थ फिफ्थ तक आपको डिसीजन आ जाएगा चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी का, एंड
Yeah.
फ्यूचर क्या होगा बिटवीन दिस हाइब्रिड मॉडल एंड स्टफ. ये लिंकन पार्क का दिख रहा है हाइब्रिड थ्योरी, पूरा 2-2 मिनट को
Yeah.
ये निकल के आ रहा है. सो आई थिंक जस्ट लेट्स वेट टिल द डिसीजन मेड एंड देन यू कैन जस्ट स्पेकुलेट व्हाटएवर यू
Yeah.
वांट.
ट्राई सीरीज खेलेगा इंडिया 2025 में? पता नहीं भाई, खेलना तो चाहिए. आई लाइक ट्राई सीरीज बट आई
ट्राई
डोंट.
सीरीज पहले दे वर स्टार्टिंग विद हु, साउथ अफ्रीका, श्रीलंका एंड समवन, राइट? बीच में आई थिंक हाउ दे वर गोना ब्रिंग इट बैक.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching
आफ्रो
it.
एशिया भी निकालने वाले थे वापस, अभी उसका कुछ अपडेट
Yeah.
नहीं आया. सो देयर आर स्टिल अ लॉट ऑफ डिसीजंस पेंडिंग. फर्स्ट थिंग इज चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी. आई थिंक दैट्स द main thing.
Champions.
You have to understand where it's lying.
Yeah, I want to ask you because Tariq is in the house. I want to discuss a bit of football. How was your fantasy week?
Bro, man, it was not like, it wasn't that bad, but it was like, this my captaincy has shot me down for the last 3-4 weeks. I mean,
Yes.
I haven't watched Salah. You've been telling me from the first week. I was
since-
believing in Haaland.
I've been telling you since last season.
Yeah, last season.
Last season in
And
December, I told you. You said
Yeah.
no. Wait, bro.
because like now, अब क्या हुआ? Last week I took João Pedro. Then the 2 weeks before I took Haaland.
No,
I
but
mean,
what
it's
is
just
stopping
been a
you from getting Salah? You think he's going to stop scoring?
I just feel like if I mean, you know, I've already
You're just a
been on the
stubborn
end of
person.
no, I've been on the end of the stick where I've taken out someone and they've bought, you know, backfired against me. That's
Yeah.
backfired. So that sort of fear of, अरे यार ये बंदा अगर मैं छोड़ दिया, Haaland might come up and then I take Salah and Salah might not score. That's what's happened to me in the past as well. Not Salah specific, just any player.
But no, Salah, you haven't touched him since the
Yeah,
2
I
seasons.
I haven't touched him.
Yeah, like I don't understand what the problem is. Like it's been 2 seasons. Like, I understand if it's half a season or 2-3 months.
Yeah, मेरे
I
लिए
think you have to get him in the
yeah,
team.
so-
It's not late, man. Listen, you're only like 100 points away from me. You can make that up. I'm not even joking. Like you can actually make it up if you just consider a few things here and there. Because my season was shit, man. I was going under the like I wasn't doing that well and stuff. One good week and I'm ahead of everyone who's talking crap to me in the last few weeks, right?
Shout out to Pandit.
Yeah, all these guys were giving me all of advice. And shout out to TK who supports me since the last 10-15 years. Evergreen in the comments has been backing me in FPL, and I try to support him as well. But he's a very knowledgeable man. And yeah, it's a game of luck, but sometimes things
My
like.
luck, most often than not, my luck is like not working out.
But
because
things
I
like
tried
Salah, you
different
can't avoid, man. You he's like someone like
Like
for
a
the
few
last.
aspects, I should go with my own gut, but I don't do that. I tend to follow the
Yeah.
trend.
And also, you're a friend who was very upset. Mohammed said, if you're watching, bro, it's okay. Like, it is only 8 points. So, like, Palmer
he's
got.
been crazy in this season. But yeah, I know what you mean.
No. This guy, he got angry, right, about Saka's captaincy. But,
Yeah, he was upset.
But it's only 8 points because Palmer got bonus, bro. 6.
Six?
Yeah, because he's
yeah,
captain,
3,
right? So
okay.
what? 28 points.
Yeah.
And Saka 36. So that's a very good week if you captain Palmer. Women's Asia Cup 8 team है लेकिन men's नहीं क्यों? Men's में क्यों है कम team? 6 teams क्यों है Asia Cup में?
Sorry?
Women's में 8 teams है Asia Cup में, men में क्यों कम है पूछ रहे?
Who did they involve? Nepal and who's in the women's Asia Cup? I forgot. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. नहीं, अफगानिस्तान की तो टीम नहीं है. 8 कौन है भाई? I'm not that sure.
Bhai, I can bet Stark will bowl first over, lose in second test, and then second over, first ball, bat and pad, gap clean up, and then you will see what Australia mindset can do. So basically, he's saying that Rohit Sharma. Bhai, look, I agree with you, but that's what I thought in Perth as well. But India proved everyone wrong. So you have to go with the confidence, go with the positive mindset. If they do clean you up, they clean you up. You come back in the next test and fight back like they fought back if they do win. So I think you have to go with that positive mindset. हम लोग सब डरे हुए थे going into the test match. But what test cricket has taught me in the last 2-3 months is that don't take the opposition lightly, but at the same time don't be too hard on yourself. Like if you lose a few matches here and there, that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You can come back. You lost 3 matches at home against a New Zealand side which also was missing players. Lekin now you've beaten a strong Australia side in their home turf on their pitch with the strong team. So that's what I think. Nepal, Thailand, UAE, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan.
There's got to be कोई criteria होगा for the men's and women's, थोड़ा different होगा. Maybe men's में they would like to play a smaller tournament than compared to the women's, right?
Yeah.
Competition भी tougher होगा, so I guess वो हिसाब से top 6 ही लेना better है.
Yes. You think Pep Guardiola will get sacked by
No
next
chance,
week?
bro. He just signed a new contract, and Pep, bhai, like he said, he has 6 Premier Leagues. You've got to respect him a bit. I mean, he's gotten a bit crazy for sure. I mean, वो नोच ले रहा कर ले रहा वो अलग बात है. रॉड्री के ऊपर उसकी जो डिपेंडेंसी थी, I mean, I'm like not able to understand it, but you explain it to me. I do get कि भाई major amount of the system relies on that defensive mid, but he could find anyone in the winter and turn things around. And देखो Liverpool, if they get a couple of injuries, prime injuries like खुदा ना खास्ता for FPL, Salah or someone like a Diaz or something, losing it out now would be a very big problem for
Also,
them.
their players are not adjusting to the system, right?
Exactly.
Without
I still feel
Rodri,
like
Ederson.
KDB is not 100%. KDB coming in the last 20 minutes of the game.
Are you sure he's
Yeah.
100%?
I,
People are saying he's
if
100%.
he's 100%, he's fought with Pep.
Yeah.
That's a different
And they're
thing.
saying that those scratches are his punches. KDB and
Yeah, I
Ederson.
mean,
Because if you see, Ederson was dropped in this game. KDB was brought in like for like 2 minutes. And there is
I
some
think he also
problem
has to
there.
sit on Bernardo. Bernardo looks a little drained out to me. Foden should have gotten starts way before. I think Foden ko he bought out late in the season as well. Um, Savio still not a finished product. A lot of people have to adjust to this new system as well. Like Savio and Doku again. Jack Grealish ko half mila raha hai. So he's keeping on changing. He's not playing one particular team. So I think that was taking a bit of toll on the players. Like they don't know what to expect. Just like our FPL teams, right? We don't know what to expect with the city. That's why a lot of people are dropping out the assets.
Yeah, Krishna Barman study is saying मेरा कल 76 पॉइंट था मजरावी को सिर्फ 1 पॉइंट मिला है क्लीन शीट
कैसा
रखने
है
के
वो?
बाद भी because he got off in the 56th minute. I was on the same boat as you, bro.
Unlucky, bro.
I also would have got 80 points if Mazraoui so I
mean,
got 74, you got
yeah,
76.
unfortunate.
The
I mean, चलो, look at the bright side. आपका player तो खेला मैं तो Rasmus Højlund को रखा जो he played fantastic in the midweek in the Europa.
yeah.
He killed it, and I thought he's going to start because he sat down on the 56th, 70th, 60th minute in the Europa, and I thought he'll bring him on now.
I had the
But
same
it's
problem
fine.
as well. Garnacho didn't start.
Garnacho
The only
didn't
difference between us is Salah, man. That's it. He just changes the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
And also Saka,
Yeah,
you
got
had
him,
him
you got
earlier. I
him
got
there,
him in. That
yeah,
helped
that
me a
was
lot.
smart,
Shout out, Mr. Evergreen. Chelsea can surprise this season and come second, third. Liverpool win the league. Arsenal second, and Pep in the mud can get better. Yeah,
right
I mean,
now.
I don't want Liverpool to win
Even
either. But
Madrid
like,
went on top, bro. Yesterday, Barca dropped points. Madrid finishing on top. Mbappe's goal, like told you, like with the left, he stops it. With the right, he curls it. Incredible goal, yeah.
yeah, and you cannot count out Real Madrid, man. Like everyone is talking about Real Madrid, this, that. Like, you can't count them out. They're a world-class team with a world-class manager. Ancelotti is amazing as well. And Man City also, like, now I'm going to count them out, but they're a very strong team. Like, anything can happen. Like, you never know.
I mean,
But
again, this period right now that you're going, if Liverpool survive it, the back-to-back games, Boxing Day game, and all of this for New Year ke pehle game, this is where your injuries and all of this have to be like at most like risk-free, right? Like if they're able to survive this period, this is where usually Arsenal drop it, Tottenham, who if ever they came on top, they would drop it, right? So it's like that.
But sorry to say, but first innings batting can't hide last 5-year performance. Smith will be dropped. I can bet if he doesn't perform in the second test. But we as India get happy on one innings. Yeah, I mean we get upset on one innings too, right? Like it works like that. Indian fans are very volatile. We get like upset when we lose, when we win, we get very excited. That's how it generally works. I don't think it's too. You don't have to look into it too much. जब जीत रहे भाई enjoy करो, जब हार रहे तो respectfully criticize करो. I don't think there's anything wrong in that, in my opinion. क्या भाई गुंडे हो गए? Yeah, man.
Hoodies लगा लेके.
मेरा ख्वाहिश है एक दिन गुंडा बनने के लिए और कुछ नहीं होगा सिटी को देख लेना जैन एंड समर ट्रांसफर्स में ही फिक्स कर देंगे यूनाइटेड थोड़ी है क्लाउन मैनेजमेंट है उनका हमारा एवरेज भी क्लाउन है साला मैन यूनाइटेड इज बैक बेबी
Amorim, baby.
Man United is back.
I mean, again, that's how you got the way Ahmad is thriving as well in this system. Bhai, khatarnak player
We got to sell him fast so we get money. And then, to be fair, but it will not happen because the BCCI will not allow the semi-final and final to be held in another country. I think we're talking about that model. CT played in hybrid model and Women's ODI World Cup next year, 2026 T20 World Cup, 2029 CT and 2031 World Cup, all Pakistan matches at neutral venue.
Yeah, that's what their condition, right? They wanted hybrid if it
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, tit for tat.
Yeah, like that's fair enough over there. Yes, so that was in terms of the Champions Trophy. We don't have any other further update on the
Asia Cup
Champions
में वही
Trophy.
2 matches हुए जो
Yeah.
3 या
But
2
Champions Trophy, we don't have any update, right?
No update. That's why we're still waiting on Jesha, who took his seat on the 1st of December. Now they're probably going to be deciding what's the best for both these countries, and this is the best for both these countries. I think revenue-wise, I think Pakistan deserve more. If we're scrapping out the tournament, I think they should deserve the money that they've set up. Second is 2031 tak. I don't know why that specific year, but chalo 5 years from now, if you're saying that India won't travel to Pakistan and Pakistan not traveling to India, then it makes sense. Then I think it's like equal, right? And now he has to make that decision. He has to then, you have to understand that you have to find a venue which is neutral now. That's the problem.
Yes, 100%.
Apart from that, I think the internet is check kar leta man.
Yeah, it looks like it's frozen. If you can hear me, let me know. In the comments, I think it should be okay. It's okay. Maybe it's just this laptop. Yes, so you were saying, yeah, in terms of the Asia Cup, India won that game. Pakistan is doing really well in the that Asia Cup. Tomorrow we'll get more updates on India's
Yeah,
practice.
tomorrow
Hopefully,
practice. Yeah.
yeah, they'll practice tomorrow, so we'll have better updates on that and what's going on over there. And we'll update you with that as well. We'll come live tomorrow too. There's that Abu Dhabi T10 League going on as well. Deccan Gladiators will play the final tonight against the winner of the match, which is going on right now between Delhi and Morrisville. We'll know exactly what's going to happen. So I think, yeah, we'll see exactly what happens in that final between the Deccan Gladiators and either Delhi or Morrisville. I think the Morrisville might have won because it was a very easy chase. Some big players playing in that tournament as well.
इतने domestic tournaments रख लेके you think it's like, I mean, I don't for every
Yeah, there's more tournaments,
too
less
many,
players.
bro. Yeah, like it's like
Yes,
now you're just
it's
trying to just flood it around. Like I'm not saying no country or no one is allowed not to open a domestic league, but it's just so much money now.
yeah.
Like now you're just like बेजार के भाई किसको देखो अभी देखो कनाडा का है, फिर एमएलसी है, फिर दुबई में दो है, एक अबू धाबी है, एक ये है, उसके बाद आपका आईपीएल है, पीएसएल है, बीबीएल है, डब्ल्यूबी लाइक डब्ल्यू वो तो वुमेन्स का है, बट लाइक इंग्लैंड का है, इंग्लैंड की 3 है, 100 वाइटलिटी और फिर काउंटी है, तो इतना क्रिकेट है राइदर लाइक कम अप, एंड अब तो ग्लोबल सुपर लीग भी शुरू हो गई है, आई डोंट नो.
Aman Kumar will reply, last 10 years India has peaked but won trophy. But last 10 years Australia has weakest Australia side but won 4 World Cups. How mindset matters. I agree with you. Like I cannot argue that point.
क्या
Yeah.
हो गया?
Yeah, India last 10 years has peaked but won trophy. Australia has weakest Australia side but won 4 World Cups. How mindset matters. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
Agreed, bro.
आप सही बोल रहे हैं भाई. India's underachieved in the last 10 years and Australia has overachieved. If you look at the infrastructure that India has in T20s, in one-day tests, look at the Ranji Trophy system. The amount of money blooded into Indian cricket is incredible amount. So like they should be doing much better. Yes, they do make semi-finals, finals, but they do crack under pressure. So I have no arguments with that. They should have won at least one Test championship. They
And
should
one
have
was
won
at home,
the
right? Like,
2023 World Cup. They should have won the 2019 World Cup. At least reached the final there, but I think they should have won that. And the 2017 Champions Trophy, they should have won too. Being the best team, then you lost to Pakistan under pressure in that game.
In
So
the last
I
10
agree.
years, we won 2 World Cups at home. No, we won 1 World Cup at home, the 2011 one.
That's
वो
not
भी
even
10
10
में,
years.
yeah, that's like 15.
Yeah, so 10 years में
10
एक ही
years में
ट्रॉफी
एक ही
जीते.
trophy है. वो भी आउटसाइड है वेस्ट इंडीज में, but
Yeah.
like,
वो एक ही ट्रॉफी जो तो बात आपकी सही है उसमें. I'm not
that's
going to
actually a
argue
good
that point.
argument.
Abu Dhabi T10 league is shit. No homegrown talent. At least other leagues like MLC,
Exactly. Yeah.
Global T20, IL20. What about Rohan Mustafa, man? He's a homegrown talent. Some fans are complaining that Rohit was out on 3 because he batted in the middle order. Would he make a difference if he played as opener? That's a good question. I don't know. It could have, could not. West Indies 2016 too. Yeah, West Indies won. But that 2016 World Cup, I wouldn't say that India were that good of a team. They had amazing players, but if you saw, we lost to New Zealand and Nagpur in that. We struggled against Australia and won. We only beat Pakistan convincingly, but otherwise it wasn't that convincing of a tournament, and we rightly were beaten by West Indies, man. They completely
They
smashed
smashed
us.
us.
Yeah, in the semi-final.
Sam is coming in third test. I mean, there'll no update from the second test. So if you have any insider information, then
No, he's. I don't have any.
yeah,
inside
like that's why
information.
we don't have any information on that. But अगर आ रहे हैं तो then there. But I guess अभी first 2 tests के बाद ही call लेंगे इसका शामी की ज़रूरत है या नहीं है, because this is the main test, right, for Shami, pink ball and stuff like that. If he's not playing this, I don't know how much. Gaba में maybe, I don't know, but like Sydney Melbourne में probably संभाल लेंगे.
Opening is more difficult than playing in the middle order. I mean, it depends, bro. Like, it depends on the
But
situation.
the
and everything.
circumstance in which Rohit Sharma came out, Karthik bhai, irrespective, you're a top cricketer. I mean, I'm not saying Rohit Sharma is forgotten and how people are criticizing him, but number 3 at that position, coming in the situation where it's a warm-up game, you could still hit it, right? Like you
That's what
played
he's saying.
casual thing, right?
That's what he means.
Open
He's
what
saying
you
that like अगर उन्हें open आया तो और मुश्किल रहता था. He shouldn't have struggled middle order. That's what he's agreeing with your.
अच्छा. I thought he said in the first के भाई Rohit Sharma should have come.
नहीं वही बोल रहे कि like he should if he comes opening he'll find it even more difficult. Do you think Messi will join ICT in the upcoming second test?
Messi.
You're talking about Yasir Shah, then no, but I don't know who you're.
Yeah, Messi.
Is there someone who looks like Messi?
Messi or Jesse? I only believe Jesse Pardy.
Bhai Mitchell Stark of 2015 or 2024 Bumrah. Who will choose? Remember 2015 New Zealand match. Man, that was incredible, that 2015 World
MS
Cup as well,
Dhoni.
the way Mitchell Stark bowled and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I'll just go with Jasprit Bumrah, man. I think he's been incredible. Gambhir 97 or Dhoni 91? Choose one.
Hmm?
Gambhir 97 or Dhoni 91? Choose one.
Dhoni 91.
Huh?
Dhoni 91.
I'll choose Gambhir 97 because he came at a stage where
Yeah, he had to set the tone.
Sachin Sehwag दोनों out हो गए थे, फट गई थी पूरी public की, billion people under pressure,
Yeah.
and he put that
Set-
partnership on
yeah,
with
soaked
Kohli,
up
and then
the
he batted
pressure.
with Dhoni too, right? Like so,
Yeah, yeah.
I think for me it was the Gambhir 97 for sure. Even Gambhir, don't forget his innings against Pakistan in the final, man, 2007 T20, when Umar Gul and these guys were bowling really
Yeah,
well,
with
Sohail
Dhoni all
Tanveer,
the way.
and he, I think he hit one shot Afridi over mid wicket, hit the scoreboard. I still remember that, and it was a very, very good knock. It was like 50 odd, it was 50 plus, right? That innings, and it was in the end, India got to what 150 or something. It was a match-winning innings.
Yeah, Ashwin will play for sure, man. One test तो पक्का है उसका. Like, there's no way they're not going to make him play. कमिति दुल्ला के towards the end of his career एक तो खिलाएंगे ही, and it might even be the pink ball. That's what I'm saying. You still can't put a little bit of surety on who's going to play, right? He might be in the dressing room the whole day, and then next day they might just decide Adelaide में कि अरे भाई the conditions are suiting Ashwin, and if there's a hint of turn, right, Ashwin will probably get a go ahead. So Ashwin will play, man. Melbourne, Sydney, वहाँ तो खेलेंगे ही खेलेंगे.
What was your favorite MS Dhoni innings?
Favorite MS Dhoni against the one against Sri Lanka. I think 100 and कितना मारा था उन्होंने.
The 180.
फोड़ दिया था, yeah, 183.
Was it 183
183
against Pakistan? Was it 183 or Sri Lanka? Yeah, I think
Pakistan
against,
against
140 kuch tha.
140.
Yeah, so against Sri Lanka was 183.
Yeah.
You know my favorite?
Which one?
2019 semi-final World Cup.
29. ठीक है.
मेरे को फैज मैसेज कर रहे हो पूरे दोस्ता सब कनाडा में ये वो धोनी
At that time, like, Musa was the only one saying, "Arey, what's this guy doing?"
What an
I
innings,
was
man.
only blaming Jadeja for some reason at that time.
What an innings, man. Dhoni, man. Incredible. But I would pick Yuvraj Singh, 2 wickets of Sangakkara and Samarvira, and 21 runs at the end.
Yeah, man, he was crazy as well.
Yuvraj Singh was one of India's greatest batsmen, man.
Yeah, very underrated.
In white ball cricket. Mitchell Stark is playing from almost 11 years, but he has only played 120 ODI. He only played 14 ODI during. Yeah, I mean, they reserved him for the tests and for the T20s. He picks and chooses his series and everything like that. So yeah, that's why.
I mean, age भी ऐसा है बंदे का, so yeah, you've got to give
I
it
think,
credit. में आके ऐसा 140 $, like a big deal.
Even Mitchell Johnson was crazy too.
भाई उन्हें तो 2013
He
में
was-
कैसा हुआ?
These are erratic bowlers, but I think very, very good. Like on their day, they can take apart any attack in the world. If you have any other comments, questions, do let us know. We'll take them, and then after that, we'll wrap and we'll catch you tomorrow as well for the practice. Hopefully, we will do some more shows in the next few days. Mine is the helicopter shot.
Yeah,
in the
that's
World Cup
what
final.
is the best shot in the world.
That oh my God,
क्या moment था वो? Like for me, why I said Dhoni, Gambhir set the tone, he kept it, but Dhoni promoting himself up, the order coming and taking responsibility. I'm not saying Gambhir didn't take it, but finishing out the game as well, like crazy in that shot and the style.
Yeah.
Dhoni and winning a World Cup after 27 years, like again.
I think the Ben cutting shot was better than this.
वो तो अलग ground के बाहर था वो तो.
Talk,
Bro,
bro.
Bangalore still remembers that. Bro. He just brought up some very bad memories.
Man, that was a great shot. My pick, Sehwag 0 of 2. Yeah, man, that was.
And you know what the funny thing about this is, Musa? I mean, you were in Jeddah, I think, watching this. I was in India, and we all got a text message saying that Sehwag is going to get out on 0. Everybody, I don't know if people on that World Cup, remember this, but in Hyderabad at least, सबको मैसेज आ गया मैं मलिंगा ले लिया सहवाग को before the match even started, and that's exactly what happened, and I still don't get that till this day. But yeah, maybe it was a very good hunch, or maybe it was something else, but like Sehwag did get out on a 0, so everybody had the text message beforehand.
Finishing a game is more important. India had multiple middle order collapses in multiple games in that tournament.
But also in the situation where like Gambhir's wide stand, because India also have collapsed a lot and from the top to the bottom in finals. Like look at 2013.
But by the time Gambhir was out, the game was done. He didn't leave it like in that thing. I don't think like.
But the
India
funny
was
thing is
out.
also Dhoni hitting a quick fire 91, man. He just got to like Gambhir scored 6 runs of it.
And also when Dhoni came in, there was already deuce set in. The ball was slipping off Moidi's hand. Gambhir came in when the ball, Malinga and these guys were bowling. Like it was a much difficult situation.
It could like both ways are fine.
My Man City will not come in top 4 in Premier League, but they will play Champions League final.
Nah, man, I don't see that happening.
Anything can happen, bro. Srishant 52 from 8 wicket, 0 wicket. 52 from 8 wickets, 0, huge contribution. Yeah, Srishant played 2 World Cup finals and won both of them.
Yeah.
I remember that 2007 as well. Do you think ICC and BCCI can send a request to UAE board to host ILT20 in Abu Dhabi and Sharjah only, so Dubai Stadium pitch remains
They can
special?
do anything, Ibrahim. That's much power in saying ICC and BCCI.
That's a good idea.
They can make anything happen, and I mean this is a good proposal as well. But
it's 8-team tournament, right? So you can potentially host everything in one stadium, but again, it
even
will
if they
affect
ask
the pitch.
Oman, man, it's just 40 minutes away if they want.
ODI 2027 के बाद तो बहुत काम होने वाला है 2025 में, तो ज़्यादा लोग T20 खेलेंगे क्योंकि 2026 में वर्ल्ड कप है.
वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप भी नेक्स्ट ईयर इंडिया में है.
हाँ,
वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप भी इंडिया में आई थिंक बांग्लादेश के साथ को होस्टिंग है, श्रीलंका के साथ.
T20
50 ओवर फॉर्मेट.
women's. Yeah, that will be fun. India is also hosting the men's T20, right?
Yes,
Next
1 year
one?
after that. Yeah.
Again co-host, right?
Co-host, yes, with Sri Lanka only, I think.
Yeah,
And this one is against with Bangladesh, I guess. One of the two.
Yes. And ILT20 is 5
Man, just scrap it, bro. Khalas. Like, there's so many leagues now. Just you don't need all of these leagues for sure, man. It doesn't make sense. इतने domestic leagues की ज़रूरत नहीं है यार आप लोगों को. But I understand everybody wants to be represented, wants to host players, but you're not getting that same stardom, starstruckness as the IPL or something like that. I don't know. बहुत ज़्यादा cricket है यार. My greatest match I have watched.
Make sure we get in more Mallu guys in the squad. We bring in Lucky Charm Samson this year. Yeah, they're both from Kerala. My greatest match I've watched live in stadium is 2023 Australia versus New Zealand ODI World Cup, and New Zealand almost chased 390.
Yeah,
What's
Dharamshala, right? If that was in Dharamshala, if
Yes.
I'm not wrong, it's crazy match. Yeah.
What's yours? Is asking
In
live
the-
in the stadium.
In the stadium.
Yes.
Mumbai Indians and Sunrisers, bro. That's smashing, bro.
For sure.
हमारे अपन कड़ला फोड़ दिए सबको, I think. But international wise, the last test of Sachin, man, that's like the best. That
You were in the stadium?
I was in the stadium.
We're in Wankhede?
No, not that Sachin. Sorry, Dravid.
क्या?
Dravid.
कहाँ लेके? What the hell? वहाँ तो
100 बार मारा, हरभजन ने 100 मारा था देखो. It was
अच्छा
Dravid's
अच्छा
final
वो
test, yeah.
whose last test was it?
Dravid, I think it was Dravid's final test.
My best I seen
Sachin.
not the craze. I've seen like India win the Asia Cup in Dubai and stuff. There's a few games I've seen, but the best game I've seen is Afghanistan versus Pakistan in Sharjah.
Oh yeah, that was.
Naseem Shah had
वो
2
तो अलग
sixes in
rivalry
there.
है नहीं.
Holy crap,
Crazy
man.
है.
What a game. And movie, it looked like Pakistan was going to win it, and then suddenly Afghanistan came back, and then looked like Afghanistan's going to win it.
Mhm.
Then Naseem Shah out of nowhere hits 2 sixes, and उसमें लड़ाई हो रहे थे. If you remember, इसका क्या नाम है, आसिफ अली
Yeah.
की लड़ाई हो रही थी with one of the Afghani bowlers, and then yeah, there was a lot of fights in that game, and then there was chairs going like flying off, man. I had to go and hide. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was.
I wish I
probably
could
the
see
best game.
2023 World Cup final, man. That's like something.
Yeah,
I
that was the
have to
worst
say,
game
but that was
ever.
the worst game ever in my life.
The atmosphere must have been nice, but
लीग था शुरू के 1 day before T-1 was crazy. हम लोग 1 बजे रात तक drones देख रहे थे वो पूरा show का. And then we came on the day morning. Everyone was excited. Everyone was ready to go. माहौल crazy था. You know, PM भी आ रहे. हेलीकॉप्टर like fighter jet भी उड़ गए. हर चीज हो गया. And then collapse शुरू हो
I would say also the India-Pakistan match I watched in New York, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that
Yeah,
game because it was a close game. I think a low scoring था, but it was a very close game.
Yeah.
And it looked like Pakistan was going to win, and then India came back. Bumrah, when he got Rizwan out, that stadium erupted, man. Like I could feel the ground shaking. It was next level.
One of the better matches in that World Cup was Pakistan South Africa. You know, watching it here. That was
yeah,
incredible.
that World Cup,
was
yes.
fun. 23 World Cup.
23 भाई आपको आईपीएल में वो मैच याद है जिसमें पॉलार्ड ने 27 बॉल में 85 ऑलमोस्ट चेस कर दिया था इन आईपीएल 20 ऑफ कोर्स भाई मैं तो उसको ट्रिपल कैप्टन किया था वो he picked up 2 wickets also right in that game. It was against CSK. I of course remember that game. Did he win that match? The one you're talking about against CSK, right? Like the one in
T10 more popular.
Oh, maybe that was 2021. Sorry, man. But I remember the 2021 game. T10 more popular than ILT20. T10 has 10 teams and more superstars playing. Yeah, absolutely. It depends on the star cast you have, right? If you have like bigger players, bigger profile players, then of course more people will watch that.
I mean, I remember ILT20 the big second season when it started और first season था शाहरुख खान को बुलाए थे तो जाके थोड़े लोग आए थे नहीं तो कोई था ही नहीं हम लोग दुबई में ही थे वो टाइम पे we only didn't want to go to that because so depressive भाई खाली स्टेडियम से खाली प्लेयर खेल ले रहे they're getting paid for it ठीक है that's good for them but there's no catch to it there's no like atmosphere माहौल कुछ भी नहीं है मैराडोना और क्रूज पहुंचा वो
Or Cruz या Maradona slash Cruz.
Yeah, like slash.
Bro, I've never seen Maradona play, but like I've seen the documentaries and his highlights. He's a crazy.
इसका वार्म अप भी crazy था.
Yeah, he's a crazy player, man.
100 KP ups करता था.
Yeah. But like in current time, the best midfielder that I've seen is Modric, man. He's incredible. RCB वाला Zampa को Campa पिला दिया था. What?
Zampa when he was in RCB, I think मारे थे उसको.
Cha. There's gonna be Zampa is with us. Mustafa, honest answer. Which felt better, KDB triple captain or India semi-final versus Pakistan victory in the World Cup during days? That's a very tough question, man. I don't know how to answer it. Like the thing is, India Pakistan. There's a lot of pressure because, as you know, all our classmates were Pakistani, and like,
definitely. Yeah.
we had that pressure. And that day we got Pizza Hut and everything. It was a crazy day. Tariq, you watched the game with me, but that KDB triple captain, it was Ramadan, I was fasting, and I got like a boost of energy. It felt like I had coffee when I was hitting those things. That was like, because it's a very tough one, man. Like it's very hard. Like the India one, of course, it felt like amazing, but like like 90 points is something I never imagined that I'll get. Retire हो गया था मैच जिसमें ईशान किशन ने अच्छा आप वो वाली बोल रहे the one against RCB in Dubai. That was a crazy game as well. Yeah. That one, I think, Paul, you're right. Paul, it went to did it go to Super Over or not? Can you remind me that game? Was it the RCB game? Bro, how is CSK's bowling? It's very good. It's very good, man. They've got Noor Ahmed now. They've got Jadeja. They've got Nathan Ellis. Yeah, excellent bowling, man. I think they've achieved. What? Patirana. Yeah, they're very good bowling.
CSK overall, I mean, just like it's a good squad for like. धोनी अगर है वहाँ पे तो खतरनाक है वहाँ पे. मतलब उन्हें खिला देता है, किसको भी जिता देता उन्हें. टाई हो गया था मैच जिसमें ईशान किशन 99 मारा.
I think it was the one against RCB, but you can just remind me because I remember Ishan Kishan had a good innings in that game, and then yes, tie हुआ था, right? Super over. Yes, it was RCB then, I think. But Mumbai Indians right now look like, for me, the strongest team going into this IPL. I think they should easily reach the finals. Like there's no anything less than a final will be underachieving for Mumbai Indians, because देखो final में तो कुछ भी हो सकता है, लेकिन final तक तो पहुंचना चाहिए ये squad के साथ. I think CSK has a good chance for the playoffs as well. So yeah, Sunrisers are a very good 11, but we just hope that our style of play continues.
And again, the injuries just have to stay away.
Yeah, injuries also have to stay away from that.
I think everybody already in the side of Mustafa Ali is adapting to that, right? Like trying to hit and stuff. So I mean, Sunrisers already given the game plan. What it's gonna be. Bro, pace bowling, how's it in terms of other teams? No frontline Indian bowler currently playing in the national side frequently. For such a nice Super Kings bowler.
Who is their Indian pacers? They've got.
They have. They have pacers में Matisa Patirana was not Indian. Khalil Ahmed है ना? Khalil Ahmed there.
So I think that they will die on that
spot. Shah Deshpande, Khalil Ahmed, Sam Curran. I'm just giving you the bowlers and then you can decide. You got Mukesh Chaudhary, Nathan Ellis, Anshul Kamboj. Shivam Dubey अगर डालता है एलिवे तो डालता नहीं. So yeah, I mean they've got probably no, but they can still get a winning combination out of this. I mean Patirana and Ellis if they're playing, and then you've got a Khalil Ahmed who's a decent IPL bowler. Last season he was decent. I mean I wouldn't say he was the best. And then Tushar Deshpande again he give you 4 overs.
No, but the thing is that's the thing, right? Now you have someone like a Patirana or the Ellis with Noor Ahmed. These are your 8 overs where you have to create the pressure, and then the likes of Khalil and stuff who are not the creators, but that's where they can pick up wickets, right? ऐसी चलता देखो, you cannot have a perfect bowling lineup in any team. Like I don't think any team is a perfect lineup. I can find you cracks in every lineup as well. Yes, Mumbai Indians probably the strongest out of everyone, but वहाँ पे भी cracks हो सकते हैं. हाँ?
गुजरात also good bowling, right? Like Siraj, Rabada.
And then Rashid as well. But like I just feel that, like, you know, those 2-3 bowlers that they have, they can create the pressure, and then these other bowlers can come pick up again. Why people say you can work hard, but to become a professional athlete you need some God gifted talent hard, but yes, you do. You need talent, bro.
You need talent for sure. 100%.
We work very hard, bro. हम लोग तो कुछ भी नहीं करे, like because we don't have the talent that these people have.
But
like.
see, just because if you don't have talent, it doesn't mean you can't like still reach. Like there's a lot of people probably you see in cricket that maybe are that incredibly talented, but
who have cash.
Who have cash, or yeah.
It is tough, man.
But
You need a bit of, you need
way up to
talent.
the top for sure. You have to.
So
Like,
that's
just because you have talent doesn't mean automatically you.
Yeah, that
like,
also is there.
Show the prime example of that.
Yeah,
Like,
but,
he has incredible.
But that's the
talent.
thing. Like you can get it
It's
in
hand in
talent.
hand. It's a hand in hand.
Now let me ask you, like, you can get in with talent, but to sustain it, you need hard work.
100%.
But can you just get in with hard work?
You can. I mean, if you work incredibly hard, you upskill yourself. I mean, you can.
I think it's tough, especially
It's
if you're
tough,
for
but
India. Because
again, there's always going to be that luck factor involved.
if you're playing for India cricket, you need to have some extraordinary talent, man. If you want to play for India, why? Because bowling lineup to win IPL for me.
Like Venkatesh Iyer is a prime example, who doesn't have any back, but he worked hard. He was a corporate employee based on the story, and he went to IPL. He had a sensational season. He got to India.
You're talented, though.
He worked hard, right?
You have to work hard, but like you need talent. Like now, me and you worked really hard too. We played table ball cricket in 50 degrees. We didn't do shit in our life. We didn't play anything.
No, but I mean, see, with like people who are involved in the game through and through. I mean, I wasn't involved that much in the game that I would probably go on to be a player. But
no, man, we were heavily involved.
We were involved,
play,
but
bro,
in a country which didn't have like anything.
from morning to night, bro. We used to play. We used to put
play.
shots. You need talent.
I would say, yeah, you do it with hard work. Like if you're giving it day and down, going in the right areas.
Yeah, but you have to sustain the talent with hard work, 100%. But you need talent, bro. Trust me, we're prime examples. We worked very hard in cricket. My whole life, all we did was play backyard cricket. And Prithvi Shaw also working hard.
And what?
There you go, man. He got into the Indian team just on talent, no hard work. Prithvi Shaw, man. So yeah, like भाई daily का time table बता दो अपना. भाई आपका सवाल बहुत अच्छा है. भाई busy रहते हैं उनसे ही पूछ लो time table. ये कब daily आओ बोल रहे हैं.
Life तो daily आते हैं भाई हम like.
Time table बताओ.
Time table तो नहीं बोल सकते like कैसा change होगा हमें पता नहीं.
Basically we try to come like our thing is like especially when there's matches on. India we try to come once like at I mean for the India Australia we'll cover a tea lunch whatever. But normally we try to come once in the evening at this time and once later in the night as well. Maybe not today, but usually that's what we'll do. Who messed up in the auction after having enough purse?
RCB.
They messed up?
RCB messed up. 73 crore I think, but about 2-3 better players. But you also said Rajasthan.
But they didn't have enough purse.
But they had 41 crore.
Yeah, they didn't have enough.
So I think RCB.
Gujarat
did crazy.
I think Punjab messed up.
Punjab, man, Australia.
Because they have amazing players, but they got too many amazing
my
players.
weakest bowling lineup to win IPL for me is CSK because you've got the master.
I think Sunrisers bowling like if
2016, yeah, man.
No, ये जो शमी और अगर Cummins नहीं चले, our bowling lineup is weak.
To win IPL bowling.
Huh?
To win IPL, weakest bowling to win IPL ever.
Oh, to win ever. Yeah, okay. Deccan Chargers 2009.
Yeah, even 2016.
No, so 2016 was amazing bowling lineup. Bhuvneshwar Kumar. In a Mustafizul had a speed, man. He was crazy, bro. But 2009 was a very shit bowling lineup.
CSK 2023, yeah, they were weak as well, I'd say. But Gujarat messed up like they should have won it easily.
Yeah, but Gujarat should have won that game, right? Like,
बारिश हो गई थी.
10 रन 2 बॉल में मैंने जडेजा मार दिया.
But आने का तो जिस मुस्ताद बोले थे, we'll come every day. We're trying to come every day, but वही है कि if there's a match, then we'll come 3 times also. We'll annoy you that. इतना आएंगे हम लोग आपको annoy भी कर देंगे. CSK won that with Tushar Deshpande. With Tushar Deshpande. Yeah, Tushar Deshpande.
Yeah, that was a rubbish bowling attack actually.
They had injuries as well. Like Stokes चले गया था. है problems तो थे वो lineup में, but weakest yeah 2009 में भी अपना कम था. चमंदावास के अलावा like some weird bowlers.
Ibrahim, what happened? What's happening in Raw today, man? What's gonna happen, bro? Who's gonna? What's gonna? You said the Brock Lesnar is gonna come, or someone said Brock Lesnar is gonna come in Survivor Series. No one came. Lakers won yesterday by the 105-104 against Utah.
Bronzy played or no?
No, LeBron gave like mad assists.
Is he going to retire or is he going to continue?
He will retire, I think. Anthony Davis, 33 points.
Country, Anthony Davis.
And also 11 rebounds. And like LeBron James, 14 assists. LeBron James still breaking it. But Lakers not doing that well, man. Rahane emerged as the strong contender to lead KKR.
Yeah, we're hearing that and
भाई टैलेंट था मेसी इसलिए 17 years में कमेंट्री माँ बोल दिया था as he became 25 will have what I can please read this
भाई टैलेंट था इसलिए मेसी 17 years में कमेंट्री में बोल दिया था as he became 25 he will have 4 Ballon d'Or as a commentator was some commentator basically said Messi will have like 5 Ballon 4
yeah he's extremely talented.
He's crazy bro like his talent next level है.
So basically, what it is that like once you have the talent, you still need to maintain it, right? So
See, I'll say
you
something.
maintain it with hard work. Ronaldinho,
I'm not going to say athlete, but in general sense, बोलूँगा मैं maybe not athlete, but you can work hard to also be like there's so many creators, there's so many businessmen who don't have a background of business, but they turn out to be great businessmen. There's some people who are content creators naturally उनके so it's depending how much time you put in that skill, right? Irrespective, whether it be sports or anything, the amount of and then yes, talent plays a huge part because आप और ज़्यादा निखर के आते हैं, ज़्यादा दिख के आ जाते हैं कि भाई when you on a field you say this guy has it, and someone who's probably working his way up you say he doesn't. But if this guy is working harder than this guy, then obviously he comes. It depends on them. But athletes, maybe you're right, talent is necessary, but in general sense, I'd say
because
in anything you can.
When it's a competitive sport, right? Like when it's a profession,
that's
like when you're playing for India, right? Like how many people are you competing with?
Yeah, like billion.
Yeah, it's not just like
you have to
me,
stand out
you,
for
and
sure.
Mooks competing.
Yeah.
There's like the whole.
No, you have to stand out for sure.
So you need that X factor. That X factor comes from talent. You can work as much as you want in the gym, in the ground, and everything.
Like अब जैसा सिराज का बोलते हैं, he's not the greatest bowler बोलते, but Siraj worked his ass off in COVID and he got in swing. He went and he started doing drills and crazy. कहाँ की उन्हें हैदराबाद में कहाँ की facilities.
But he always had pace. He had that natural speed.
Like,
he had that.
So that Bumrah is talented.
No, but
Bumrah 15 साल की उम्र में खतरनाक.
Like even our friends who played him and stuff, they said he like yeah they hit him and stuff, but he always like he was
pace tha,
he had something
but
there.
He worked hard. He came through and today, mashallah, like he's like crazy.
Like even like Virat Kohli, he worked really hard and
Virat
everything.
Kohli, dad said openly, he said like I'm not going to pay a cent. मैं एक पैसा नहीं देने वाला आपके करियर के लिए. आपको खेलना आप खेलो नहीं तो नहीं. He understood khalas like.
No, you definitely need hard work to sustain the talent.
It's a mix of both, but I'm just saying in general and other things, if you work.
And other things different. But if you want to be a sports person, you need talented man, like professional.
थोड़ा बेस तो रहना.
Yeah, you need. My one footballer from France goes to Qatar and never comes back. Name the player.
My one footballer goes from what?
Footballer from France goes to Qatar and never comes back. Name the player.
Thuram will be losing. Thuram to have baby, but I don't know.
I'm not sure who went to Qatar.
He never came back.
Xavi went to Qatar and then came back. I don't know who you're talking about, bro. Let me know in the comments.
Who went to the Qatar League, bro? I'm thinking hard now. भाई talent था अच्छा हो गया ना. I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Is there Saeed Mushtaq Ali? Was there any matches today?
No, I don't see any scorecards today, so I'm not sure. West Indies का था मैच. Jaden Seals.
Yeah,
fantastic man, like crazy done.
Who was the player? I don't know, bro. You can tell me in the comments. But yeah, we'll wrap it up. Tomorrow we'll catch you again live, hopefully in the evening. And then as we get closer to the series, the second test match, we'll do 2 lives as well a day, and we'll do some previews and everything. I'll take Krishna Barman's comment as well. Liverpool hope to beat Manchester United to the January signing of Milos Kerkez, who Bournemouth value at 40. Kylian Mbappe. Acha, okay, that was I get you, bro. I understand. It was
fun.
Yeah, it was a joke. So yeah, I understand. Sorry, you threw me off. I didn't expect that answer. I didn't expect that question as well. But thank you for engaging. And yes, Kerkez is going to Liverpool according to Krishna Bhai. Let's see what happens in the January transfer market. But until then, make sure the like button, subscribe button. Thank you everybody for joining. It was a good hour with you guys. We had a lot of fun. Kal milenge phir. And until then, have a good rest. Take care of yourselves and see you tomorrow.